And he needs to get back on track, but it hasn't gone for him first ball. That's 2 full. And Blewett's just punched that down the ground for another 3. Possibly they might even run 4 here.
A very good piece of running there from Martin Fall. Always much easier to run 4 in the first 15 minutes of the day, Charles. It tends to be a little more difficult if you're still batting after tea to get the legs motoring enough to come back, but nice and straight. I think that's the key to Greg Blewett's batting. If he can play as straight as he has already this morning for the majority of the day, makes himself very difficult to get out.
Comes down the ground, as we often see from Greg Blewett, not afraid to lift the ball into the outfield, and that should run away for 4 runs, and it does. So this is good batting from these South Australian openers. Blewett onto 40. Good use of the feet.
Yes, Greg Blewett way down the pitch there. He struck it a long way down. Most grounds that'd probably go for 6. It's a very long boundary, just trickles into the fence.
Lovely shot by Blewett again, pings him straight down the ground. That one's hit even with more power. Another boundary to Greg Blewett.
Rampakas just fiddling with the field. Well, I don't know. It's all a bit of a mystery to me, but then it would be. I can't understand why Such has bowled 3 overs, Cork 2. And then we have this bowling change. If Cork's coming off after 2 overs, that's a lovely shot straight down the ground. You know, Peter Such had just started to get a bit of control going. Mark Rampakas is now into the attack, and that's a really good 50 for Greg Blewett.
And his teammate acknowledged that innings, and the crowd building up here too at Adelaide Oval. Give him a good round of applause, the local captain. 90 balls for that 51. Very solid innings from a test player. A lovely way to bring it up.
That's better. Right over the top of it. One of his strengths. Cork just straying fractionally in direction there. And Blewett, a very strong cutter of the ball. Picks up 3 runs. Lovely shot. 4 runs. Magnificent shot by Greg Blewett. Great use of the feet. We saw Hussain adopt similar tactics yesterday, but that was a magnificent shot.
Yes, just uses his feet, gives himself a bit of room, and bang, over cover it goes. A whitish mid-on more than anything.
Guided away through where second or third slip would have been. Wouldn't have been a chance if the fielder had been there. Graham Thorpe, in assistance with Michael Atherton, does the fielding. Oh, now that's just wide a slip. Angus Fraser is not at all impressed. Michael Atherton is after it, and that is Blewett's 100. Well batted, Greg Blewett.
Yes, a very good innings indeed there. Quite ironic that he should bring up his 100 with a bit of a flashy edge. But other than that, there's good applause all around the ground. He's really put his head down and worked hard today for that 100. It's not probably one of his quickest ones, but a very good 100 indeed. For a man that's out there trying to impress the Australian selectors. You see him pushing forward. Fraser did him with that delivery, but he's got away with it. Just pushed it wide of the slip. It's gone down for 3 runs.
Could be another all-run 4 here. If they get a move on, they might get 5. Blewett's quite happy to keep the strike. He's taken over from Dean Headley, who bowled 9 overs and took 1 for 22 in his last spell. Well, that's gone miles. There, I tossed it up. And Greg Blewett has smashed him square of the wicket for 6.
Well, there's some intent straight after tea. I thought Greg Blewett may have decided he'll bat for another 3 or 4 sessions.
And you certainly won't see the funny side of that. Straight back over his head, gone for 4.
Well, that is an expensive 7th ball, if indeed that's what it was. Not a bad blow, this. This goes second bounce into the fence out there at extra cover, wide mid-off. One, two, bang.
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Blew it straight down the ground. Scattering the seagulls. And it's another all-run 4 to Greg Blewett. Four more.
Greg Blewett, so powerful square of the wicket, and he knows this Adelaide Oval so well. They are the scoring zones. The cut and the pull here, you get full value for your strokes.
Pulled away as a long hop by Ramprakash. He knows it, and Blewett certainly knew it.
Two men back for Mark Ramprakash as well, and neither could save it. That's a function of a well-struck shot and some short boundaries. He's got a deep mid-wicket out there, try and save that bad ball.
Bowled him! Ramprakash has got a wicket.